Kudos to the explanation. Yes, yeah. Does that make sense? Does that not make sense to anybody? Was just thinking about that dude. Crazy. Gets to. Yeah. Yeah. All due to experience. Yeah, a lot of experience, I guess, goes into that one. Yep. Let's check Zoom out here. Yo, what's poppin'? What's poppin', Zoom? Who we got here? Who we got? Gary. What's good? What's good? iPhone with the Bugatti. Oh, Gary's drinking the blue stuff. He's drinking the blue stuff. Okay. What's up, Bone? What up, GK? Ben Bennett in the house. There he is. What's good, big dog? What up, DJ Scratches? Trado Voss in the house. What's good? What's up, Allison? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. What's good, Alex? Ken Hard in the building. How are you, sir? How are you? Hey, how are you? I did a tattoo for a 24K chain. Hey, 1800. Oh snap, 40 grams. My man, I had to watch Paid in Full last night. You know I had to. All right, cool. So we're probably gonna get that pullback now. It's already happening on the 5. So let's see, man. If you get a what time is it? 59 seconds here for the 15-minute closure. 1 hour closures are going to be awesome here today. So let's see how we do on the hour closure. Probably won't touch anything here for 8:45. I want that 1 hour and 30-minute candle to close, and then we can go from there. What a day, Lucas. What a day. I'm just going to pretend like that didn't even happen. Yeah. What's up, Earl? Good morning. Besides price action, does the actual numbers of news also impact your direction? It does. Yeah, it does. But like I said yesterday, like I'm not that well equipped when it comes to understanding news and, you know, all these things that happen, right? I just really just try and get the gist of it, I would say, and then start to follow price action. And I'm always going to follow my playbook. So you know, not knowing the news doesn't really hurt me that, like, not knowing it, but not like being a genius about all of it, right? Like I would say maybe I'm more genius when it comes to like candlesticks, price action, and I lack in news or whatever. But I don't really need to know much about the news personally if I'm gonna, you know, understand the direction, understand the idea of it, right? Okay, numbers are this or numbers are that, and gold, that should affect gold in this way. So yeah, I mean, I understand it from that point, but I'm not like a news type of trader. You know, I don't put too much emphasis on it. I just find out what happens, find out what it is, and then I just wait for playbook setups. Yeah, the issue is if you don't know about news, you don't pay attention to news, and you don't have a playbook, you know, which is what most traders, how they operate. Anybody before you came to this community, did you even have like a playbook? Or did you just like kind of have this vague way of trading that, you know, you just showed up to and tried your best? I bet that's the case. I bet you. That was how I did it for like 2.5 years. Very vague, right? Very random. No true data. So no true playbook. Just be going off the opinions of others. Please share the strategy to pass top 150K. There's like I don't have like another strategy, like anything. Everything I share on a day-to-day is how I pretty much trade. So I do go a bit like aggressive when it comes to evaluations or combines or something like that, but there isn't like another strategy or anything like that. Lucas, let's go. You know, I was thinking about something random. Yeah, very random actually. Like what I was thinking about falling asleep the other day. We were talking about like no one really even knows how to fall asleep, but yet we like fall asleep every night. Isn't that weird? Right? But I was thinking about it, it's like you gotta basically pretend to fall asleep, right? How many of you guys like lay down and you just pretend to sleep until you fall asleep? Anyone? So it's like, I'm thinking like that's pretty much how everything else goes. Like you have to pretend to be a good trader, right? And in order to pretend to sleep, what do you have to do? You have to lie down, close your eyes, get your thoughts clear, kinda, right? Maybe put a blanket on, right? Get the conditions in your favor to fall asleep by pretending. So same deal, right? If you want to be a profitable trader, just pretend. Just pretend to be one, right? Show up every day, be consistent, only take playbook setups, right? Pretend, right? If you want to be a successful entrepreneur, right? If you want to be in good shape, right? Pretend you're in good shape. What do people who are in good shape do? They go to the gym, they eat clean, they get good rest. Start doing those things. Start pretending, right, that you are that individual, and guess what's going to happen? Eventually, you will become that, right? So you can learn a lot from the process of falling asleep, because it's just like all you're doing is pretending, right? And all of a sudden, you're out. No one even knows how you go out. Isn't that crazy? You went out every single night of your life without even realizing it, kind of. So it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. So act the part, right? Do what you want, right? When it comes to the way they live or the lifestyle that you want, what is that individual doing, right? What does that individual have to do on a day-to-day? And just pretend you're them. I pretend I'm Mr. V for many, many years. Still do, kind of. Yeah. What software did I use to draw my playbook? None. Yeah, just I'm not sure what you mean by draw the playbook. You mean like this type of stuff? Like all this? If that's what you're asking, Zoom has a little program, little software. It's called Zoom Annotate. Yeah, use that. All right, lovely. Yeah, we want to see a pullback here. So here's what I'm looking for. If we can get this candle, right, possibly even the next candle, the further the better, right? I mean, if we're going to stop here, that's fine too. Anytime we plant a support in the higher time a volume is running in, that's most likely where price will start this continuation. But ideally, the perfect setup probably sits somewhere down here at like 36.60 with a nice support, right? Use this range here as a bit of an observation zone where price can wick into a couple times, and then the buys would be, ideally look good just like that, right? To go up and fill that wick there, and then that'll basically be that'll be our trade, our trade of the day. So the lower the better. If we can get down towards 60, that'd be great, and that would be perfect if that could line up for us right around like 9:15, somewhere around there. It'd be perfect. Are we expecting to not get the support? Hold on. If are we again? Come on, you could read, Nick Stewart. You can do this. Are we again expecting to not get the support and have to fade like last Friday? Possibly. Yeah, possibly. Yep. So what Gareth is asking is, if we start to push down, right? Let's say we kind of push down here, we push down here, right? And then we start coming back up, something like this, right? And then you get this candle start pushing down here as well. So what he's saying is, should we potentially be looking for the opportunity that if this happens to potentially get in on the break of this high here? And yes, that would definitely be something that we could look to do, especially if it happens around 9:30. And if the candle closes something like this, where it closes above the range, then no doubt. Yeah, break of the highs, that's our opportunity to get involved here, and that's where you may not get a bullish candle to print, right? Once this candle breaks the highs, we get in there, and again, that might be the candle that runs. And if we're waiting for that candle, then honestly we've missed the move at that point, right? So yeah, if we can't get this, right, then we have to most likely get in on the impulse. So good question. Yeah, this would be a day for that CPI. Oh, what up, Rafi? There he is. He's in blue. He's in blue.
Brother. Always on blue.
How we
Always
feel?
on blue. Feeling great, bro. How are you?
Incredible, man. Incredible.
Love to hear, man. Love to hear.
Yes, sir.
How was your day yesterday?
The day was good. Day was good. We live streamed in the morning. I think we just hung out with the kids for a little bit. Then me and Johnny Gems went and
To the
hung
gym,
out
yeah.
with Wokey. Yeah, we went down, worked out, came back, went out to eat.
You got the steak?
Nah. We actually just worked out. Yeah. We didn't go out to eat together.
Nice.
Yeah, I met the fam at the restaurant after.
Nice.
Yeah, how about you?
Good day, though.
Great day, man. Great day. Played outside for a little bit and then locked in for Asian.
Let's go. That's good, man.
Yeah, how about you?
Good to hear. Yeah, after the stream, what I do? Yeah, I went and picked up my son and we went to the gym. And then after that, I came here and got some things done. Then I have 4 kids that I had to work with after that. And then, yeah, I just came home and shut it down.
Very nice.
Pretty simple day.
Shut her down.
Yep.
Where's Green? Green check. There he is. I knew this was coming. Let's go.
Hey.
Let's get it, brother. DJ Scratchers. Congrats, my man. Big congrats. Top G work.
Yeah, it's been working.
Yup. Knew that one was coming. You were right on that too. Right on it. Solid, brother. Solid. Getting paid, baby. Getting paid. Wow, man. So what a move here. What a move. So this was snagged right around I think it was 27.33 here. Exited right around here. 36.35, something like that. Wild. He's getting paid, baby. Let's go. Yeah, congrats, brother. Congrats. Apex. Young Scooter in the house. Hey, you remember that show Cousin Skeeter? You ever seen that one?
Mm-mm.
Nah? Oh, man.
No.
Cousin
What is it?
I think it was called Cousin Skeeter. Yeah.
Nah. Bro, when it comes to TV shows and movies and stuff like that,
It was an old one.
I'm not the person,
It's
bro.
from like the 90s.
Yeah. 90s, nah.
Yay! 58.
Hey.
Let's go. My man. Clubhouse getting the paper now. It's turning back up. Yes, sir.
Finishing this year strong here.
We had a good conversation 1 or 2 webinars ago that I think helps a lot.
Them Webbies, man. They're doing the work.
Them Webbies are different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it was Doug. Skeeter. Wait. Which one am I thinking about then? Cousin Scooter. No, wait. Which one am I thinking about then? He was like a Muppet. Come on, y'all remember that. He was like a Muppet. ES Wickfill on what time frame? Oh, Cousin Skeeter, right? Yeah. Cousin Skeeter. Yeah, this guy right here. Wow, look at the quality. Cousin Skeeter, man. My man was a Muppet.
Definitely haven't seen that one.
He was a Muppet. Yeah, it was like in the 90s.
Yeah, in the 90s, I was still back in Venezuela, bro. I wasn't even here yet.
You were watching some Venezuela cartoon.
Yeah, I was probably watching a Chavo or something
Cousin
like that.
Felipe. Ah, that was a good one. Jay Coop in the house. Damn, you guys missed the NFP trade. You guys gotta go back and watch that. I mean, that was epic. I don't know if I'll be doing that again. You guys gotta go back. The music is loud.
The all entry on CPI.
Yeah, bro. It broke the lows.
Snap.
Yeah, we did it. Chat wanted me to. They said, yo, if you don't do it, we're rioting or whatever. So I had to.
Snap.
Yeah, see, so once you break those highs, you'll fill that range, right? This has actually been sample sized, right? We haven't done this in a long time, but we really got to work on this, like early, like maybe 2 years ago is where we did it a lot more. But yeah, chat had me excited today. They were talking about Roger this and Roger that. Yeah, dude.
He'll bring the analysis and then just boom, execute.
Yeah, that was insane. I'm blaming chat for that. You guys made me $6,000 for no reason today. That's messed up. They were like, Roger, 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 and I'm like, I am Roger. No, I'm just kidding. Just got excited. CPI, yeah. Believe it or not, I've done that before. Quite a few times, but it's been a while. It's certainly been a while. Lovely. So we got a nice resistance now. Again, if we can come down towards like 36.60 and get our support right there, that's going to be golden, man. Golden. I'm going to do some giveaways here as well. We're going to do some giveaways on me here today since we had a big day here. So we'll do some giveaways either later or tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, right? Maybe we'll do them tomorrow. All right, so it is 9 a.m. here. So we're about to get going again now. So we got to either wait for this 15-minute closure here. You can enter off the 30 if you like. I feel like we can definitely push down a little bit more here before going to the upside. So possibly if we crack this low here and drive down a little bit steeper, I'll have a buy stop on the break of the high. If not, then I'll wait on that that 15-minute. And again, I wouldn't mind taking any sort of impulse entries here again today. Something that maybe looks very similar to like this, where you have price kind of coming down, and if the volume's there, we re-enter on the break of that high for price to continue moving bullish. So yeah, that can definitely go down. Let's see how we do though. We closed bearish. That was step one. Now let's see if we can get step two to play out here. Yeah. Good way to make money for no reason. Oh, at last. I've been following you for a while now. Just got... Oh, let's get it. In the clubhouse. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. ES looks like it closed with like almost no wick, right? Yeah, ES is... I think gold's better than ES here. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like gold much better. Yeah, even if we get a 15 support here, that's what. So basically, my plan is like 15-minute support, take a buy off of it. If we come down here and it's 9:30 and we're sitting at 36.60, that's when I'll take my impulse trade if I have to. But until then, either support here or we come down and then we can take the buys from 60 there. Oh yes, I forgot. J-Mac's gonna be giving away an account too. That's right. My bad, bro. Yeah, we'll give them away together tomorrow. How about that? So add another account from Mr. J-Mac. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, this would be like an onion play. So this would be like a 15-minute onion. So if this candle can close now, we got a new support, and now we get, you know, the wick to get filled at like 9:15 here. Yep. Yes, exactly. Watch this stream every morning while at work. Let's go. Spotless, baby. Beautiful, beautiful. Separation, man. That's how you separate yourself. You know, you look around your job and you look what everyone else is doing, and they're certainly not, you know, doing something like, let's say, you are to move forward in life. And gang, I mean, that if that's you, you are the separator, right? You don't have to think, can you make it? You're gonna make it. Right? You're doing the opposite of what everyone else around you is doing. Okay, maybe you're not doing as good as me or somebody else or Raja, but you don't want to compare yourself to other people or anyone else, right? You know, we were actually never even supposed to know what other people are really doing like that, right? It kind of makes us lose our own mojo, right? So look around your sphere of influence, right? And look at it and say, am I separating myself? Right? Am I doing what these other people aren't willing to do? Am I making a habit of what these people aren't willing to do? And if you are on your way to success, gang. Right? You're on your way. Any trades taken? No trades yet. Just a gamble at news. That was it. Kind of a gamble. Not really a gamble, but did take a news trade. That was it. The book we were talking about yesterday, the monk who sold his Ferrari, he said, yeah, run your race. Exactly. Yep. Because it would be very unfair for you to compare yourself to, let's say, me, right? If you just started trading within the last like 6 months to a year, you know, it's nice to be inspired maybe, but to compare is not healthy, right? So you just want, that's why I always looked around my sphere of influence. I looked at those other guys for inspiration. And then I looked at my sphere of influence and said, cool, you know what I mean? None of these guys are doing what I'm doing. That means I'll be where the guy that I'm inspired to be like, I'll be where he's at one day. Because look at 80% of the people, 90% of the people around me, they're not willing to do what I'm willing to do here in terms of study, show up, you know, stay consistent, don't you know, grow weary and stuff when failure arises, like all that. Let's see that 4 hour. 4 hours got plenty of room to go today. Daily has plenty of room to move up here today.
Rana CPI imani.
We got 8 minutes on a 15-minute closure here. What's good, Max? Asian London trades. Yeah. No. Did we take a trade in Asian? No. No trade in Asian. W in London. Yeah, gold buys in London. Candle close on no top wick there, so smart idea to get out. And yeah, that was it. What will be my TP? So I'd like to see if this candle can close probably like, you know, somewhere like right around here, right? So that way we have like a nice wick to fill. So it looks something, the candle looks something like this. All right, something like that. And then my target would be that wick fill. So we'd obviously, you know, make a lower wick, start to push up, break the highs. And at that point, I'd probably go break even in this area here and then shoot for that wick fill right there. What's good, Futures lower?
abandi barimo barumva
Man, I
ibimenyetso
was salty at
by'abakobwa
9:30
babakunda.
yesterday. I was salty, but we're sample sizing that stuff. You know what I mean? And believe it or not,
Barimo
you know,
barumva
YouTube has
ibimenyetso
never really heard me
by'abakobwa
say
bakunda.
something like this before, but when we have drawn things out and we have a good read on direction, a good read on price, and it's high volume time and there's clean traffic, and sometimes when we don't get those bottom wicks, the data right now is stating that it is more in our favor for that trade to work out. So I'm still sample sizing that, right? You guys know I really always want to see bottom wicks on candles, but there are going to be times where we draw price action out to the T, right? We know what we're looking for, we know what we're expecting, everything lines up besides that lower wick. That's where you may see us execute on that in the future, right? So as of right now, we've stacked a good amount of, like, I think it's like 13 trades, 13 opportunities that we got to look at that, and so far it's actually going pretty well. Now, this isn't any candle that closes, you know, that opens up and doesn't give us a lower wick. These are specific scenarios, situations in which everything is lining up, everything is on the money, and we get everything we want outside of that bottom wick. So I say give me like another 15 looks at it, and then we may have some really solid data to go off of. And then let's say, like, on a day like today now, 9:30, right, and the situation appears we don't get much of a lower wick, or let's just say like yesterday, for instance, right, that's an opportunity that maybe we can execute on moving forward. So yeah, we're always future long-term thinkers. We don't have to execute today or yesterday or tomorrow, right? We can watch it, and then we will execute efficiently when we're ready, you know, when the data's there. I don't know where that was yesterday. Yeah, right here. See that? So, like, we drew that up. Like, we knew exactly why that would work out here yesterday at 9:30, but we got no wick, right? So again, just something we're studying, or I'm studying for sure, and we'll see. You know, if the data can point us in the right direction, we'll move with it. Okay, 5 minutes here. Hey, buddy. What you do? Say hi to Rafi. Say hi, Rafi.
How you doing, champ? How you feeling?
Cat got your tongue?
Little guy.
Okay, say hi to the camera then.
Give me a little five. Give me a little five right here.
You met Rafi before, right? Yeah, they met. You met
Yeah,
Rafi.
right
You know Rafi.
He just looked at me.
Say bye-bye.
Ah! Oh man, that's funny. Cutie, cutie.
My little king man, my king man.
Even his little wave has swag.
He's got the swag. Yeah, this is his office, I guess, right? He'd be barging in like it is. My guy knows how to unlock the locked door.
Oh wow. Who comes into the office the most? He does?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wow. There it is.
Yeah, he's always coming in. Oh. Do you shift your times with daylight savings for Asian times? Yes, I think we do. Yeah, we stick with the Eastern time. So as that time shifts, we shift with it. Yeah, it's only like yeah. And then like for like I think it's like a month, right? Where the other side of the world doesn't change, and yeah, we'll let you know when that time comes. But yeah, it'll stay with Eastern times. Are we bullish? Yeah, we're pretty bullish here for the most part today, I would say. Daily getting ready to possibly start flipping here. We got a lot of room to go. I know it looks like the big move has happened, but if this daily wants to get rolling, I mean, there's a lot of room here. 4 hours just starting to print bullish. So 1 hour also, you know, there's no wick here, so that's, you know, kind of sucks or whatever, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this 15 goes. Got 2 minutes left. We really don't want to close here. You know, we want to either close above it or somewhere back below it, but to close right at it is going to be a little tough. Kingman wakes up before everyone, besides me. You know, nobody wakes up before me here.
Yeah, bro.
From their night sleep. Close above, full margin. Let's run it. Yeah, he knows the vibes, PF Trader. He knows. He knows. You know what I'm also going to do? I have been... can someone send that? Actually, I think I have it. This honestly blew my mind. This blew my mind. Check this out. This blew my mind. Peak game. 223 trades in one day. 100 trades, 150 trades. You guys thought I said 1 to 2 trades a day. I said 1 to 200 trades a day. 1 to 200 trades a day is the sweet spot. Yo, this is wild. Though 284 trades in one day. So I have taken up the challenge to see if this is even possible, humanly possible, right? This might be like some sort of high frequency trading. So I'm gonna get a random account. We're gonna run this up and we're gonna see. I'm gonna take every single trading opportunity that I slightly even see and see if we can hit like 100 trades in a day. All right, gang. Yeah, this might be go time here. So it is 9:15. The 9:30 candle's still open, right? I'm still gonna need a lower wick on this 9:15 candle here, but this might be ready to roll. So if we can get a lower wick on the break of the highs, I like that wick getting filled for 9:15, 9:30 here. Yeah, so let's see if we get a down wick. Man, ideally a nice pack runner would be great here too, right? To give that 1 hour candle a new actual low, but it's not needed, but it would be nice. Alright, cool. That should do it. So I'm going to have a buy stop here. That buy stop for right now is going to be at the break of the previous candle high. Unless this candle can flip bullish, right, and actually give us a top wick first, right, and then go back down, then I might be open to moving this to current candle. But we don't have that top wick yet. So until then, I'm going to wait on the previous candle high and see if we can get entered in off that. And if not, then we wait on the 30 closure and we see how the 30 closes, and then we go from there. But as of right now, this looks pretty clean. If you come back up, you know, break that high there, it should get moving. Let me put buy stop. Buy stop. Let's text. Buy stop. And let's make it on the top left. Yeah, that should be good. Boom. All right, cool. So we'll see. We'll see how we do here. I don't like the fact that we don't have a top wick yet. It's not the worst thing if we're going to enter on this candle here, but if we can break that low, right? That'd be awesome because that would give us the low here on the 30-minute candle. But look, if you don't break the low, that also says something too, right? That you went all the way down there, could not break the lows, and now you're re-breaking the highs. That should also mean movement to the top side here. So where's stop loss? They're gonna have to be below the candles here. Let's see. Whoa, 111. Oh snap. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we gotta delete.
Snap.
We literally have to delete because we can't afford the stop loss. We're not that balling, right? So okay, let's just wait now. Let's wait because maybe we still get our opportunity down here, right? So the whole day, what we've been looking for is really the opportunity to take a buy from 36.60. That's what we've been hunting, right? So let's see. You know, if we can get this, that'll be even better. By the time we hit our what would have been an entry, could be our partials there. So we'll stick with that. That'll give us a better opportunity anyway. 100 pip stops is too much, man. We ain't balling like that. 346 trades, only 590 losses. Yo, yeah, not gonna lie, this dude put up work. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've been inspired. 122,000 on the month. Yeah. Dude.
Is it probably like what, trading the 1 minute or?
I have no. I mean, how many minutes are?
Dang.
That's a full time. But I'm willing. I'm committed. I'm willing.
Savage.
I'm willing and able.
Yeah.
Trade in London was trade in London. Where was it? London. Was it this one? I think it was 15 minute. Yeah, right here. 345. Yeah, that one right there. Yeah, so I think the entry was somewhere around here. Price filled the wick, closed a no wick. I think most people close once the candle closed like that, and then once it shot up like that, I think a lot of other people just closed it out too. All right, there's our tap to 60. If we can close down there in 9 minutes, that wouldn't be too bad either. Yeah, now we'd be forced to take that impulse trade, Garrett. Yep, most likely. Oh, one trade with 25 to 50 small position. Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah, they probably count it like that, too. Yeah, that's a lot of trades still. Johnny Gems is here. Okay. And now it's back to work. Here's Johnny.
Yo, what's up, boys?
Hey, how are you?
Good to see you. Good morning.
Good to see you, boys. Let's have a blessed day.
Getting chilly in Florida, huh? We both got hoodies on today.
It is, bro. You know it's cold right now in my place.
Bro, it's beautiful out in Florida. Beautiful.
Yeah, man.
You have your own cryotherapy session out there.
Yo, it's so nice, man.
Starting to get nice out for sure.
See, this is what keeps people in Florida. Right, like the heat isn't bad enough, I guess, compared to like the rest of how great the year is. It's just like we can bear the heat, we can bear it, but man,
yeah, man,
it's starting to get really nice out.
Yeah.
How many months? Like how long is actually the unbearable heat?
Probably from like April till now. May, I would say May.
Dang.
More like May. Like May. Yeah, I mean unbearable. Yeah, like probably like late May, June, July, August. So that's it. 3 months.
Okay.
3 months of not being able to breathe. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Like
3 months of not being able to. 3 months of just straight torture.
Like legit, like you do not want to go outside. It's like straight to the car, and then park as close as you can to where you're going. Straight inside. Come back out.
Yeah.
Leave the damn car running, man. I'm like, I don't even
Right.
care. If someone wants to steal the thing, they could steal it. I ain't getting back into a sauna.
Steal it, yo. Steal
No
it.
lie. So on some of those hot days, I'm like, I'm just leaving my car running. I don't give a rip.
Yeah.
Not the
love
Porsche,
that.
not the
That's hilarious.
Porsche. Just the AMG, just the Benz.
Yeah, nah, bro. Florida, man, it's starting to cool down. It's getting nice again. Let's
It
go.
is. It is.
Yeah, well, you guys will have like 70s. We have like negative degrees out here.
Yeah.
Yep.
70.
We'll take it, you know?
77 with a nice breeze. It's gonna be nice. We're gonna go to the beach tomorrow and Saturday, back down to Clearwater, so it should be good.
Let's
88,
go.
about 88, 87 both days, so it should be good.
Yeah.
Today
You going
creeping
to
up
the
to
beach,
90.
Johnny?
Yeah, we're gonna all go.
He's going to the
Excited.
beach. He's finally going.
Yeah.
Rafi.
We're going.
Dude.
We're going
I'll be-
First
straight
time this year
this
or
time.
what?
Yeah, well, not my first time at the beach this year, but first time going with Nick to the
Be right
beach
back.
this year.
Wow.
I
Excited
bet- I
for you,
was-
man. That's gonna be
Remember, I
awesome.
went to. Thanks, bro. Yeah, I'm excited, bro. It's gonna be a good weekend.
Yeah, I remember seeing a post or something. I think when you went
Yeah.
to a cruise or something, I can't remember.
Hello,
Yeah, I went
hello,
to a cruise,
everybody. Welcome
the
back.
beginning of this
Welcome
year,
back.
but then the
It
beginning
is
of summer.
CPI.
In June, I was in I was
It's
in
Thursday.
at the Jersey Shore. Remember
Yeah.
that?
Who's ready
That's
to
what I
rumble?
was
remember.
thinking of.
What a wick down that was. Hiya. It's crazy how boring and choppy yesterday was in the morning. So glad I ended up taking that long out for break even. Ended up just dropping lower. To be honest with you, looking at like the 4 hour, it's not as clean as I'd like it to be. What's your bias? Vote in the chat. Vote in the chat what your bias is. I got my bagel. Doesn't look that great, to be honest. It's a little bit overcooked, in my humble opinion. What's in the bagel is cream cheese. Scallion cream cheese. I also got my OJ. Natalie's freshly handcrafted orange juice. Okay. Well, let's see what the chat's voted. 3 minutes till to open. Vote, vote, vote. 413 votes are in. I'm going to close the poll as soon as it hits 500. Tanya, may I ask your chair reference looks comfort AF? Can't remember. Let me just try to remember. I'll try to find it for you. It is mad comfy. It's like affordable. It's very affordable for a chair. I think it's like $150, $200 max. I like it better than the Herman Miller like $1,000 chair. And you guys know I don't like skimp out on the chairs. I have a Herman Miller $8,000 Eames chair. But I tried their desktop chairs, like their desk chairs. I could not enjoy it. Could not do it. I'll find it for you. I found it. There you go. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Whoever asked me what my chair is. How much is it? Oh, it's not. It says like currently unavailable. Whoops. It's the Colamy. Ergonomic mesh chair. The Colamy. COLAMY. Oh, it's like 200 something. Here's the open. I mean, you guys look like you could be bullish. I'm closing the poll, but 60% bullish. I just don't see a good setup. Kind of like yesterday. So it's disappointing because, you know, if I'm coming in for CPI, I mean, I'm not going to get ahead of myself. It's typically at CPI, I like reversals around 10. But it ain't looking that great. Just a structure. I honestly want us to hit these PPI data highs, all-time highs for NASDAQ. What pie you eating, mommy? No, I'm eating a bagel. Someone said secret lab chairs are the best. No, they're not. I don't like those. Those are not comfy. There's no 10 a.m. news. No. Oh my god. I'm done with my bagel yet. We're inside. We're inside yesterday's range.
No.
Come on, brother. What did CPI come in as? I'm just wondering. Actual zero.
Niyo
It's exactly
sisiteme
as
y'aba
forecasted.
YouTuber man.
For
Hari
core
n'ibyaba dufite nka
CPI,
dutanu ariko dusa.
actual CPI is a little bit more, 1.1% more. Okay, so pretty much as expected. Okay.
Mani izo njya nturishe ngo ni kode uzareba aba YouTuber benshi abenshi nakunda kuba bafite udupira tudahinduka. Speed muri jezi ziwe n'ibipupe bisa nabi. Aba ari gukorera amafaranga se. Niyo uhita umenyera ko Tanja
Today is 9/11, September 11th. Let's have a moment of silence, actually.
Tanja mani.
Thank you. It's crazy. What year is it right now? It's happened 24 years ago. I was only 3 years old when that happened, so I don't really remember much. Or I was less than 3. I was 2.5. But I remember the aftermath more. AO Keys goes, damn, I thought you were at least 35. That's cool. That's crazy, bro. I don't look 35. The fuck? You guys better watch your mouth. I'm not gonna do any more giveaways. You guys always be calling me looking old and shit. I'm 27. I guess trading ages you. Or live streaming ages you. I thought 26, 27, that's right. Because I'm mature, maybe. People always thought I was older than them because I would, like, train them in my job. Like, when I was in doing, like, research lab work, I would train people that were, like, older than me because I was there longer than them. And then they'd be like, what the hell? Wait, you're 21? I thought you were, like, 25. Hola, flaca. Hola. What are we gonna do, you guys? We're just inside the previous day's range, you know? Bullish, I mean, it can't be, I couldn't be bullish. There's no sweep of a sell side, but here, what sell side would I wait to get taken first? If CPI data lows all the way here. For me to short, I would want one of us to get, like, one of them to take out the previous day high or these PPI data highs, essentially. And maybe a SMT. There's dead ass nothing. Someone said, I thought you were 42. Who is that? Wait, let me find that person. Let me see. What are we gonna do? I thought you were 42. You're gonna be put in timeout for 10 minutes. That's crazy, bro. That one's fucking crazy. You guys, I go to a med spa and they scan my face, okay? They scan my face every time I get in there to see, like, and then there's like this fancy ass thing. It's like ranks your pores, your hyperpigmentation, all that shit, and it tells you your skin age at the end. I get 25, and actually the last time I got in there, it was 23. I got younger. So we got an objective measurement there. I actually never think, I don't think I look old at all. It's probably my early morning voice. My deeper voice, who knows? But it's my knowledge. It's my knowledge. I get that. I'm honestly fine, because like if people think you're younger, you get disrespected, and more people don't take you seriously, so it's fine. I'm like the younger, like the third. I'm always like the third youngest of my cousins. on both sides of the family. And see if people don't listen to what I say, people don't pay attention. Like even like the simplest of things. Like one of my cousins was like, "Oh, I watched this movie, it was so good. It was called my cousin was like, "Oh, I watched this movie, it was so good. It was called Chelad or whatever." And he's like, "I don't know how to say that in English." And I was like, "Oh, like beekeeper." And he's like, "No, that's like way too long a word. That's 2 words. It's not beekeeper. It's not beekeeper." I'm like, "All right, fine. I don't care." Like, I just, like, don't react at all. And then he's Googling it, the translation, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, Chalar does mean beekeeper." And I was just like, "Mm-hmm. But you said it didn't." Wait a second.
Huh?
Tanya, I love you. Please give me 100K, says Bastoch. That's wild. Like 20. That's probably not true. Tanya eres bellissima. Thank you. Never say to a woman she looks old. Dead ass. I look like your grandma when she was in her youth. Okay. Now there are a bunch of people saying they thought I looked 12. You look 16. Can I get a free eval, LMAO? I made a mistake, though. I did tell my cousin how much I pay in rent, and that is just way different. I never told anyone before, and it's just like way different in Europe. And I knew that it is, but I think like his girlfriend like guessed, and I was just like, yeah. And the European mind cannot comprehend New York rent. So I think that was a mistake. Hope they don't get, jealous or talk poorly. I don't think majority in USA can comprehend NYC rent. Yeah. No. How much do I pay for rent? I think I've said it one time on the stream. It was a 2-bed, 2-bathroom in New York City. Like 1,200 square feet with a nice view. You guys, guess in the chat. I'm sure you'll get it. Someone will get it. It's more than 5,000. It's 7K. Yeah, most people did get it, right? There you go. That's a good price, actually. That is a good price. I'm just crazy to say, but it's like, full amenities. It's nice. Pool, gym, whatever. Music room, golf simulator, which is the best part. Doormat and whatever. It's worth it.
Good.
I wanted like a doorman building for peace of mind, so you're gonna get a full amenities. So you gotta pay the price. It's a mortgage for a really nice house in most places. I know that. But location's everything, babes. Get you a pent in Houston, probably. But, it's not New York City. There's a lot of cultural things to do here. You know what I would get in Croatia for that money? I'm probably a lot. I don't know. I think that over there the rents are like 500 to 700 euro a month, pretty much. So that's why I should not have told them. Yeah. Probably like that idiot. She's an idiot. They teach their own, bro. Each their own. Some people want to be in the wilderness in a cabin. Some people want to be in the city. Like, I'm born and raised here, and my family's here, so paying that's better than. I forgot, I retweeted it yesterday. It's like that's the most happy you'll be. Yeah, I wouldn't be happy if I moved to like Dubai or like Florida because my family's not there. I'm not gonna move my family either if this is all they know here. So I like this one. Trust me on this. Nothing will improve your quality of life more than proximity to people you love. It's worth more than any job will ever pay you. Granted, I can find something that's cheaper, but I like location and safety. Nice views. So this is one of the bedrooms is my office. But it's funny because I have friends in the area and they like, you know, they have roommates and such. So I guess that's how they know. So you hear them like, oh, I don't have a roommate. And then they're like, you're paying for 2 bed. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, money won't buy you happiness, but it will eliminate a lot of sadness. It can buy you time and freedom too. That's where the happiness comes from, knowing what to do with that time and purpose and stuff. Trading's freaking boring. Like, you have a lot of time on your hands, so. Especially if you don't take a trade. Yesterday my assistant came over, he did a lot of work. She'll come over on Friday too. I'll probably do more content and stuff. More like long videos. So the thing is, if I take like two, 3 trades in a session, I'm exhausted at the end of that session, right? I'm exhausted. It's actually one of my rules, and I'll share it in my stream right now, what I'm doing. Because it's so hard to, like, I have long-term goals, right? Super long-term, which is like, okay, I want to buy like a 6-family home and buy some more big rental properties. And when you have like a big long-term goal like that, it's really hard to stay motivated if it's like that big. You have to break it up into chunks and stuff. But for that's like one huge long-term goal. So for me to start focus on the process more, right? Because I'm a perfectionist, right? And I found myself beating myself up for just the tiniest of things. I don't even know why I was highlighting here. We didn't even take any sell, so we just came back into midnight. But we're not doing much, so I'm going to continue talking about this. I'm going to continue talking about this. I'm going to have these data highs, CPI data highs, lows, and PPI data highs, and I honestly just want us to hit one of these first before I take a trade. And then I'd probably look for reversal. Okay. So until that happens, you know, trading's boring, so. So what I was doing was I was like being too perfectionist about sort of the outcome. You're like, oh, I could have squeezed something more out of that if I decide to cut the trade there instead of just trailing the stop or something like that, right? But focus too much on the outcome and like just the short term. For example, it's so hard if I'm on stream and I take 2 losses in a row. It's just mentally hard for me because like the chat, honestly, like people are like, damn, like you suck or something. even though I know logically, like, oh, it's 2 trades. It's a tiny, tiny, tiny sample size. Doesn't mean anything at all. And that, in fact, that's very normal to happen. It's going to happen all the time. But it still sucks. But anyway, so I want to focus on the outcome. I mean, the process more than the outcome. And it's okay to be a perfectionist with your process. And that'll actually help you out. So I have like a calendar, and I have every day I have 3 rules I have to follow process-wise. Here we are. ES took PPI data highs from yesterday. So that's previous daily high.
wakoresha nka rimwe wakoresha nka imwe gusa.
So I got a little physical calendar, and every day I either put a check or an X on it based on whether if I follow all of these 3 rules, I got a green check. If I didn't follow it, I got a red X. And the reward for me there, because again, like I said, like a boring monetary value, like saying like, oh, I get to spend $1,000 on a shopping spree or something. That's not going to make any motivation for me. It's like it took me a while to figure out what would motivate me. It's like experiences, and I like Michelin star restaurants. I like restaurants. I like the chef's tasting and the wine pairing and all that jazz, right? When I was in Croatia, I went to 2 Michelin stars. It was so good. So anyway, so if I follow most 3 rules and I get a green check, right? If I do follow that 80% of the month, 80% of the days, because you have to like just add a little bit of error. You're not perfect. But you should still strive to get as much as possible. If I do that, then I get to go to a Michelin star restaurant at the end of the month. I have a whole list of restaurants I want to go to. In like New York, there's endless restaurants, right? So that's what I'm doing. And I'm sure there's like so many people in the chat asking like, what are those like 3 rules? And number 1, I think I mentioned on Ninja Trader this week. I didn't mention the other 2 though. So I'll say it to my stream right now. It's like, I don't know, whatever work. Like obviously my motivation, it's not going to work for everybody in the chat or most people in the chat. You know, find whatever will motivate you. It was a little prize at the end of the month. Just like splitting up into smaller chunks. Because then, anyway, that restaurant is going to be paid for itself by following the process. I'm going to make money straight up. The money I made from trading is going to pay for that, right? So, let me think 1 second. What was I saying? Oh yeah, 80% sleep score. So I need an 80% that night from that night's sleep score. Like, so every day I get like a text from my bed on how well I slept. Today's an 85. And actually, you guys, what's crazy is ever since I started this, ever since I came back from Croatia too, I am on a streak for my sleep score. Never have I had like, today's a 9th green day in a row of 80% and above on my sleep score. It's insane. Never ever have I done that before. Before my streak was like 4 days. I would never have like 3 good days. Very rarely more than 3 good days of sleep in a row. Now I've got 9. It's insane. So anyway, that's the first rule I have to see if I followed. The second rule is pretty simple. Is that I have to be at my desk and like look at charts, start analyzing charts at 9 a.m. So that gives me enough time before I stream and enough time before the open to get a sense for things. So I'm not just like procrastinating that I'm coming in late, just walking in, you know, you gotta be prepared. And then the last one, which is harder than it sounds, like I know everyone who's a trader knows how hard it is to step away. And it's funny because when I told my people, regular friends in real life that are normies, right? They're not traders. They didn't get it. They're like, oh, that's easy. Or like, that's the easiest part, right? When I said the last rule is that after my stream, and after my morning session trading, is done, like, okay, yeah, it's done, I have to take at least a 10-minute break. Like, I have to step away at least for 10 minutes. Because it is just simply hard to just pull yourself away from the charts. You could easily just stare and get yourself into trades for no reason. Right? That is the hardest part. Also, going to sleep on time is hard. One of the hardest parts for me. But so far, I'm doing very well. So I need to get 24 green checks this month, and I think I have... Today's 11th, I think I have 9 checks. I think I have 2 red X's. And I'm also doing it, like, on the weekends, they count the sleep score counts, so that I don't cheat on the weekends and go to sleep late. And then, like, you know, on Monday I have to start all over again, and you're, like, in the sleep debt situation. So I just shared that. I hope that that's kind of helpful, kind of idea of it's my motivator there. And those are just 3 very simple things, like, cut, black and white, dry, about, like, my process about that. And eventually, once I get those, like, things really ingrained in my habits where I don't have to do that thing on my calendar anymore about that, then, like, I add other things. Someone said, why are you ban me? I didn't ban you if you could type in the chat, brother. Code Dog Gear, your message got deleted by my by my assistant where it said page. Let me put this into a bullish, beautiful green.
ariko ubundi iyo izo ngizo ebyiri zirebana urana aho harimo space no kuri right harimo
become a better, more consistent trader. Yeah, I think that Jared Chandler is really good
aho
at
harimo
his
space no kuri right
job.
akenshi hari igihe utagikoramo.
It said, bro, how does Apple affect NQ? Come on, brother. Heat maps, stocks, S&P 500. You can see these are all the stocks in the ES right here. Okay? This is what the whole market ES, S&P 500 looks like. And all of this is weighted by their market cap for how large they are. And you see Apple's up 1%. And I can click this, I can click whatever I want. So I can hit the Russell, RTY, I can do Dow Jones, YM, here's NASDAQ, NQ. So there's 100 stocks in the NASDAQ, right? You can see. That's how Apple affects the NASDAQ. It's not much of a percentage of, it's a large chunk of the NASDAQ, bro. We're very mixed on the day, so that's why I kind of do like to look at this stuff. To see what the sentiment's like. Oracle's down. Well, Oracle was up like freaking 30% the other day. Remember, you guys? Oracle's in charge of like it has all the databases that software companies use. Crazy. So Apple's like better than it is yesterday. I hit that daily low that I had marked out, and it's bouncing from there. Huh, isn't that interesting? Yeah. On the weekly. Yeah, it's just hanging around, so. What is this? 950? I marked out 950, and I wanted to see 950 to 1010 macro, and reach down to here. This little bullish FEG. But since then, we didn't make any more bullish fair value gaps. We're not doing much today, you guys. It's kind of disappointing. It's CPI, you know. I would think would have been better. It's my favorite day of the month to trade. It's not like 87 points in NASDAQ. Yes, it is. 21 points. We made a new all-time high in ES, you know? It's not just that we took PPI day or previous day high, like we can put all-time highs. For ES. So this is like now the 5th time that ES has hit all-time highs, and you made new all-time highs, and NASDAQ has not. On the daily. Since, when is it? Since this day? August 13th, right? If I go to August 13th, I still have those all-time highs, 24,000 on NASDAQ marked out. So, since that day on ES, the 13th, we made a new all-time high here once, twice, 3 times, yesterday 4 times. NASDAQ didn't hit it because you're here, and then today, 5th time. I don't want to make a tweet about that. I feel like it's worthy to note. Stay on a 2-minute for a little bit. Since August 13th. Since August 13th, ES has made a new all-time high on the daily chart 5 times. A total of 5 times, while MNQU has not done so once. You know what's crazy? Honestly, I'm staying off Twitter a little bit. Actually, that's a lie. I'm still looking at Twitter. It's just insane. My feed is just I keep seeing murders. People dead, people dying, blood and everything. And it's extremely sad. And I pray for their families. Pray for Charlie Kirk's family. That's just simply shocking. That like an activist or influencer, whatever you want to call him, he's kind of like a Ben Shapiro. I don't really watch his things. His stuff would pop up on my Twitter a lot, but so I know who he is. But he got assassinated yesterday. That's a scary time to be living in, where, you know, he's not even a politician. As well as, super sad. The stabbing on the train. The Ukrainian refugee, I think her name is Irina, right? Zarutska, right? Irina Zarutska. She was just killed on the train in Charlotte from behind, stabbed. and left bleeding out to die. Extremely, extremely sad. My heart goes out to her family. And it's insane how Twitter, I mean, what's insane is that there's people that they're just in their own bubble. Like, there's liberals. Obviously, I live in New York City. There's a lot of liberals here. So I see it on, like, my other social medias, like my Instagram, my personal Instagram, I would just follow, like, people, my friends, right? And people are just so caught up in their freaking liberal bubble, and it's disgusting. It's gross. And I'm not a liberal. So it's, but I do get to see then both sides of the narrative, where on my Twitter it's, you know, conservative. And Twitter is more conservative media and stuff like that. So I see that there. And then if I go to my other, like, personal Instagram, I see what my friends, or not even friends, it's like people I went to college with, extremely liberal college, what they're posting on their shit, and it's like gross. It's good to just limit your social media when it's making you angry too. Someone said chart of 1 minute. Yeah, and that's crazy how, like, the liberal media's not covered that death. Isn't that insane? Like, it was all over Twitter, and I would not see anything on the New York Times about it. And so we can clearly see structure. Yeah, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk and Irina Zarutska. Yeah, Sushi Roll saw the video on the train. No one helped her. I know. That's what a low trust society looks like. Sad. And then I went on the train actually the other day, and I was like, you know what? No, this is like, I wasn't on the train in a while, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna continue Ubering because I feel paranoid. Way too paranoid right now. In New York City. This is kind of weird to me because, NASDAQ? Not really near its previous day high. CPI data high, so put previous day high. / PPI data highs. It's definitely just kind of ugly. NASDAQ, ES versus ES made a new all-time high. It took out that previous day high, and it's just been running up higher and higher, and I can't really be long in a situation like that. I don't really see anywhere where I would have gone long anyway. Any sort of 15-minute hourly S&T that I was interested in looking, to go long there. But I was bullish, and you can't really, can you imagine how many people were just long at the open, got stopped out here or something? Can you make equal low there? Did this take this out actually? Made an equal low. I would never really long with equal lows below also. And no S&T. Just not really any kind of liquidity sweep. So it's definitely odd here. The videos are too graphic and sad, yeah. Crypto212 is put in all caps. She is stupid. We can clearly see buy structure. Okay, Crypto212. Let me know, like, tag me on Twitter in your trades. Let me see that you did it. That you took the buy then. Why are you so triggered, bro? But you don't think conservatives are caught up in their own bubble? I think everyone is. I think that's the issue with society. I think people are just in their own echo chambers. Yeah, don't use public transport, yeah. What do you expect people to do? Become Superman? LOL, what the F? Y'all wouldn't have done shit either. I would have at least called 911. I wouldn't have walked away. I was an RA. I've done plenty of, like, emergency issues and stuff, so. And I've called 911 before in plenty of situations. Actually. Not been a bystander, even just like...
kugakoramo nta kibazo biba bitwaye.
Few situations I'm not going to get into.
Ikibi nuko yamanuka igakoramo
hard to trade market when it's at its highs. Yeah, when it's at all-time highs, it is. Kind of disappointed. I didn't think that. I thought that today would be more of a trendy day. Looking at Nasdaq.
This is
not a trend day. She had the gap up. How much of it did it fill? Where did we close this day? Open this day? 50%. It's here. Someone said, yeah, nobody should be picking a side, liberal versus conservative, as a civilian. I mean, I'm a moderate. But the thing is, left is so far left nowadays. That moderate is, like, conservative now. Or I was a moderate, now I'm conservative because I've been radicalized in that sense. Because the left is just way too left. I was more left when I was in college. They brainwash you, they straight up do. As a New Zealander, New York is like GTA, bro. It's, I don't think so. I don't know. I didn't play GTA. I think the Long Island Expressway is like GTA. I like the driving on there. I just joined the stream. Manzunga says, I'm in a red state. I've been seen as super liberal as a moderate. The extremes on both sides are annoying as AF, yeah. Left went off the cliff left. I know. Cause I don't know, guys. It's. Ugh. If you look at like just even debates from like 10 years ago, it was so different. There was much more respect and there was much more professional and civilized. And granted, sure, the debates recently are funny as hell. They're funny. But like, this is about like I don't think politics are meant to be funny. I think you guys know I'm into golf. I think that I saw a clip of them arguing about golf, and that was actually so funny to me.
Mm.
When am I going to interview Jade Cap? I have an interview up with him already, but I do think that we're overdue for a updated one. What do you guys think? Because I interviewed him before he made the Apex history as like the largest payout, I think even in Futures prop firm history. And then what ended up happening? I went to Miami again. He was there. And then it was just kind of like we didn't have the time. Because, yeah, he went on the yacht. I went to the game. For the Miami Heat game. They lost so terribly. But whatever. I didn't pay for those tickets. They were gifted to me. It would be rude to decline. What was it? Let me think. I don't remember who they were playing. But they got destroyed. But yeah, so we didn't have the time. So maybe when he's back in New York, because he's like upstate New York, a little bit. Well, I don't think that the upstate New Yorkers consider that upstate, but if you live from New York City, you consider everything like Westchester and above as upstate. And if there's any New Yorkers that are from upstate in the chat, they're gonna have some words about that. These are equal lows on ES, right? The low 552, this low at 552. I can't believe that the price is like this today. It's very, very, very blah. A lot of people saying she's been sick, and a lot of people commenting on the report saying like now NQ will do it now. That NQ will make new all-time highs now, but not yet. I think they wrote that around here. But yeah, I mean, in short, I've been, like I said, I live in New York City, and I've been radicalized to be a conservative. Why? Because I've just seen how, like, this money is mismanaged all the time. Pay a ton in taxes. It's not used for what? I don't know. It's definitely, I see the corruption going on. And like, why are my taxes being used, or like they were used for a long time, to house migrants in hotels, literally in like 3-star, 4-star hotels, and they were given literally like debit cards. And that makes they didn't get any money from the government. Nothing. You know, so I don't think that we should. I think if you decide to leave your home country, you need to, figure it out yourself. You can't get on government payouts on people who are paying taxes and citizens, and then you're leaving like citizens on the street. It's insane. And then there's a huge homeless problem, a huge drug problem, and I can go on and on about the opioid, et cetera, but yeah. The fentanyl crisis, the opioid crisis. The crime, it's crazy. Mm-hmm. Someone said this trap is because we're at all-time highs, guys. Not much to do. You don't see something clean. Yeah, I know. See who's on the leaderboard in the chat today. I haven't looked at that in a while. I think YouTube did something new here. It's like they said I can see who's the Moondog, Beyond, Dree, O Drama, Eric Vasquez, SR7NYC. I recognize you. Chris Marshall, Convit, Convita Morte, Irvin Pacheco, Doha 1791, and Hamza FX51. Futures Novice Casino Money. I think if you type more in the chat, then you get more, like, get points. Which is actually, I don't mind that. Because then I get to see who's a regular in the chat more often. Price action is poo. Yeah. Yes. Kane. Just my parents did. In the late 80s. That's why I'm very anti-communist. Communism does not work. That's why I'm anti-liberal. Because my parents left a communist country, former Yugoslavia, in like the late 80s. The war broke out there. But they literally left because they could not live. They could not afford to live there. So my mom was making $100 a month. She was working in a hospital. Like, she was a lab technician. You know, like testing blood and stuff. She's extremely smart. She had top scores in her high school. Neither of my parents went to college, though, because, again, they could not afford to do so. So they couldn't afford to move to where the college was and afford rent. So. But my dad's a truck mechanic, so he just went to, like, the specialized trade school for high school. I mean, yeah, so that definitely helped my family. He knew a very important skill. So, that's transferable in the US and everything, so that was good. Stable job. And he hates electric vehicles, and I will not get one. If I were to get a car, talked about that on this. Can I give my views on the market structure? Yeah, I've said, I said I wanted either PPI highs or CPI data lows to get taken to look for like a reversal trade after that potential. ES though took all-time highs, no signs of a reversal yet at all, right? So I marked out this bullish FEG in case that it was going to invert it, and no, it just strongly rocketed from there and continues to just kind of squeeze up higher. I feel like a lot of people that were trying to short the market are in pain, or were in pain. They got kind of squeezed out of there. Meanwhile, NASDAQ, a whole lot of nothing. So, you know, you have that S&T at the all-time highs, previous day high now. And it's kind of like, well, Looking for a reversal. There's not really much for me to look for because ES is still very strong. Nasdaq could then just catch up to here. Though that's the point. Is Nasdaq's just ranging. For me to look to get into a trade would be. I mean, I would need to see some more momentum. What's the first presented FEG in Nasdaq? It's here, right? Like, I would love to be long. It's like, just literally, there's not really a safe stop where I would feel comfortable. It's very much like yesterday, I feel like. Right? Because yesterday, I did end up taking a long setup. Where was it? I was long yesterday from, like, here. And then I just took it off here. Because it was out of nowhere. And yeah, then we just rolled steady grind lower. Where's that person yesterday when they wrote, after I held for 30 minutes yesterday, someone in the chat wrote, Tanya, and I canceled at break even after this retracement because it didn't make a new high, right? It's just reviewing real quick. Didn't make a new high, whipped it, no FEGs. Came back, and I was like, okay, yeah, well, I held this for like 25 minutes, even longer probably, actually. I'm going to cancel it now because I gave it time. Someone wrote, she can't hold through a retracement. She canceled at break even. After this candle, people were like, no, look, now it's going to go. No, I'm glad I made the right decision there because look what we did. We went lower. We stalled and we went lower. So it's very much feels like yesterday. I mean, we didn't even take out a pre-market low for me to want to go long. Just no momentum. I mean, ES has some momentum, but where the hell are you going to target at all-time highs? What you can do is like take standard deviation projections. But I don't even have any of those. Where would you go on the 4 hour? Where do we like manipulate? It's here. Last Wednesday. The 10th? No, that was yesterday. Yesterday we went to here? Okay. Yeah, you can get to 6,600. The 4 hour ES, right? Bullish FEG here from yesterday.
Niko kugasubiramo se cyangwa byarangiye.
Noza body candle nizubahiriza iyo noza iyo consequential encroachment.
There's equal lows down here. That's why I feel uncomfortable.
Hagati muri FVG.
As well as
ugasanga.
It's kind of crazy. Price action hasn't been that good for like a few days now. Monday, no trade for me. Tuesday, no trade. I took a tiny win, short scalp after like 11 on Monday, I think. Tuesday, nothing. What's yesterday? Wednesday? Wednesday, tried that long. Cut it for break even. It took forever. Here, I mean, I'm still bullish. I can't really find a reason to go long.
Nitakwirirwa ujya gushyira hejuru ugashyiramo iyo FVG. Iyo.
15.
Urete iyo kandi urabona ahantu igeze.
Ndi kureba kugira ngo ndebe ayo twabwiskinze gusa.
And a good structure to go long off of.
200.
nuko hano hari 20.
You guys think that Nasdaq will hit all new all-time highs today? Finally, after ES hitting new all-time highs 5 times. Let me ask the chat. Put a poll.
Hano yayisizemo akanuza ka FVG.
Yes or no?
Yagasizemo gato. nta muhanzi uzi uririmba Please Come Back kugira ngo tuyiririmbire.
Iririmbire wampoye iki?
Come back. Oh yeah.
Come back.
Uyu munsi ifite ubugome sinzi ikintu yaba.
Hari abayirakaje.
Ariko turi nka reba nuza hasi ES kuki tutayireba mani.
ES gute?
Nyine kujya
ES urabona ikintu kizima yakozemo.
Nukora ko nta movement ibigaragaza.
Ariko uyu munsi ni nayo yanamuvinze cyane. Nese hano wari bwinjirire he? Reba hano igihe twari turi kuyivuga. Reba hano ho yari.
Upendo.
Mwana uri bubirenge niyo wamuhereza kigo.
Bye ngo na gugu.
Katanja amagambo yashize ivuga.
Tanja bane mba numva iyo afite agahinda bababaje no kumureba ukamugirira impuhwe.
Ariko kureba ukuntu staff bucitse arumva yari
aho ngaho iyo imaze gukoramo ako kantu iyo ari boro iri bukomeze ikazamuka, iri bukore iki movement kigaragara ihita inyuramo, ikore movement igaragara ishyike hejuru cyane kujya ku minota 5 ushaka kuyibona cyangwa 3.
nakundi
ariko ubundi man uzaha setup yacu yariri nuko twavuze ngo nuko twabinegirije man tukavuga reba
iyi stop loss yahanga se urabona twari wivamo.
Oya iyo stop loss twari uyikoresha reba hano twari buyikoreshereze ariko ubuse ubona umunota umwe
hano ni ku munota umwe
nusaho kukitakozemo
oya
nuko wasayininze ni suka hitakozemo kandi boro kuri nuza yakozemo
weho staff yawe yakozemo
kumana iyo si micro
cyane email rero ndaki micro nibyo micro mini na staff
none se nuko ibintu siko bitumvikana usiko live wamugana siko twishingira boro kandi live ibitandukanyemo mu madata
uretse n'ibyo ngibyo iyi ngiyi irushanwaho amasegonda 3
reba rero yiza nko kwako nuko yari yakoze nujyane nawe kukubwira stop yacu aho yakabaye iri urabona opposite kuri apana opposite kuri FVG ako gakanda k'ubururu urakabona oya ariko ntiyareba nadushyiremo none se urabona ntuzitadushukaga ahangaha yakwekozemo fresh.
yubahirije byose ibura akantu kamwe gusa. SMT twayibonye, FVG
yanze kudere.
The thing is, I mean,
yanze
like I
kugaruka.
said, dude, it's just like what liquidity was taken. So the only one I can see that people argue for is that CPI took liquidity. Because it did drop below these lows. Trendline liquidity, whatever you want to say, hourly. Trendline. 15-minute. So this 15-minute BPR at 3:30. But it's just been like a sloppy way getting back up there.
itatu imeze gutya burya.
Imeze hawo. So beautiful.
Chat, what did you vote? I'm sure people voted 69% yes. 69% said yes. You guys think that NASDAQ will hit all-time highs today? Still got like 50 points until then. I could see that happening. What's the ATR? A quick 270, and today we moved about 170. I mean, I wish that we moved more already.
Iki cyumweru kari insazi. No, ejo nagiye kuri news. kuri nagiye urana ukubora iyo urebye live nk'iyo kuri YouTube bagusuggesting izindi nyine. Ejo dushaje live na areza nerege narasetse abaja bose barimo kwitonganya. Man, na live ninge gushyika no kuri Patrick man. Gushyika no kuri Patrick arimo
kwitonganya. Aho Patrick n'ubundi ahora yitonganya man.
ari kwitonganya ibi ni iki?
This is up 3%.
You borrow atari fair. Kigume. Nanjye ndi kwiga gukoresha ibirongo.
Mani ibirongo byihorera.
None se reka nkwereke boro y'uyu munsi. Cyakoze uzi ikintu cyo wayikoresha? Wakoresha iriya Fibonacci.
Fibonacci irarya man.
kuko nuko mwebwe mushushanya ibi birongo iyo ukoresheje Fibonacci akenshi bikunze kudutracinga cyane bigashyika muri 70%, 75%. cyangwa gutyo 65 cyangwa 75.
Time is it? It's 10:42. Jeez. Jeez. Are we gonna find a trade today? Is the question. I mean, I probably would try to retrace to 50% of that leg.
The dip. Iyo the dip ni bari imeze ite? Aho kuri community the dip narimbanye n'imeze ite? Kuri community
ni compete for real market price in risk free competition, uri gukompeta n'abandi bajama. Ukoze uzabyicuza.
Uri regret.
Ubu kumanuka ugakoramo hano nibyo bikunaniye. Tukishyiriraho.
Twimagine ko yashyitsemo. kandi hari umuntu ushobora guhita iyo boro yose ayimagina nka stop loss.
Dore wiki yacu ahantu yagezemo hano yari yadushyizemo.
Umuntu muri cyumweru ahomba. Ihehe wapa mskayana. Ariko mwana uzi ko nuko tudakoresha dafite nka boro y'amasaga na 30. Aha boro ushaka kuzanga twahinjirira.
Ese mwana ni gute aha hantu tutinjiyemo mwana twinjiramo ni gute tudafite wiki mwana do wiki bani tawe
983.
Ugezeyo iyo ntuza yawe turebe.
Kwishyiriraho wiki wawe nese tubure byose katukishyiriraho.
Gashyiraho mani umuntu uza kureba iyi live aze kumenya ko ibintu byari mu nange.
Okay, so let me put that limit fill in. If I get filled, then I'll try it.
Ngo nitwakinjira muri iyi seri.
Yakuyeho seri itakuyeho ino yesterday man.
Oya iyo ngiyo ntabwo igomba kuyikuraho. Iyo iraza kuyikoraho saa 8.
Zigiye kugera.
Iraza kuyikoraho saa 8. Nizamuke rimwe.
Iyi staff ntabwo wayijyamo nka ntuza nka seri man. Ahubwo wabona igiye gukora ino row wayangiza igahita izamuka igacamo hano. Kora row yanga.
Cyakora 5.
Ikahita yongera ikizamuka.
5 minutes.
You finally got some displacements to the upside. And
Yes,
yeah, I mean, I get the idea that the CPI took some liquidity out and didn't have to do it again, I guess. And we just haven't broken a leg, right? So I might as well join in if I do think that we're going to hit, which I do. I think so do that we hit all-time highs and previous day high.
Arigihe market guhinduka
It's a matter of
ukayoberwa uburyo bigenze ikaze imanuka na speed itari urumva ntiwarebye uburyo iri bureactingemo wowe just no kubelivinga ko igomba no kureactingamo
there seems to be a break, someone said.
ukaba urinje rero sasa
Probably.
biriya ni by'abakomando nk'aba ICT cyangwa abatanda
Tandamani hari biryi ariko hano hantu iramutse imanutsemo
aho hantu nge uzi icyo nakunda
like also cognizant of the fact it could retrace more than 50%. It could retrace to there's a right here 978 in the threes below 50%. Lower FEG here. And there's order blocks and other things. So
icyo nakundiye ni ukuntu yarenze izo level z'ejuru zo yareactinzemo urumva yarangiza get creating iyo FVG ya mbere ibanza iri hejuru y'iminota 5 ibanza icyo nakundiye
The one thing I do like is what was I thinking about Apple? Apple finally is starting to look stronger. They're hitting that daily low.
Wachakulia nini na dunia nene
1050. Price action's been boring, you guys. We have barely a range. 111 points. Even if it hit 1R here, it's a new high here, I would be happy enough.
50% iramutse ikoresheje byaba ari byo
arana setup yazuye ketare uyishikamo
nimba ikeneye gukuraho hano
See if I regret this immediately. Let's see. I didn't even get filled yet, but let's drop in pretty quickly. In my head, I'm like preparing myself for potentially, holding in a bit of drawdown and coming down into this area again. Down into here too. I can be in a bit of drawdown for 5 to 10 minutes. Didn't hit my bid yet. Alright. Make sure my stop is correct. 43, 47, 46, 75. 47. What's this low? 47? Yeah, okay.
Iyo trade mani iri toxic.
I got filled. Said I might be in a little bit of drawdown, like I said. Could be retrace a little deeper. So let's see how it goes. It did retrace into this lower bullish on the 3. My stop's just a low this leg.
Iri toxic. Karama 30 wirukanka mani. Jyewe nk'igihe inama za kigabo mani. Nk'igihe inama za kigabo.
N'ukuntu hari tracinze neza.
Waretse ikareactingamo ukareba uburyo reactingamo. Urabona ako kandi ako kantu ko hejuru.
Alright, that's a good work so far. That'd be really nice if that's it, the retracement. And not if there's no more down close candles. If that's it. It'd be kind of sick. Getting in on a wick.
Abwira ko hano akabanira ngera imanukiye igiye gukoramo era SMT washushanyije aho.
We'll see. Could also just stall out. Decide to go mad slow, and it can also just stop me out. But I do like so far that it didn't just like blow through my stop. Like typically, I enter a trade kind of like this, and I get stopped out, like happen immediately, or the first like 2 minutes in, 3 minutes in. I entered in this candle, so I'm in profit for the first 2 minutes already, so that's good. Then draw down for less than a minute. But yeah, we'll see. Let's see. Let me know, chat. What do you think? It's risky. It is risky. Every trade is risky. Dropping again, which I don't like. I don't love it. Like I said, I would rather it just whip straight up from there. See, starting at 1050. Honestly, like having this open on the 5-minute chart is helpful too, just for your psychology. Seeing that FEG and seeing the wicks, not getting too caught up in the smaller time frame. Here I have the 3 open. We'll see.
Itanu irangire.
Isaha rigiye kurangira. Isaha irakubabaza.
Irambabaza gute mani kandi wambwiye ngo ninkoremo 30.
Okay, honestly, from where I got filled.
Oh yeah, ndimo ndavuga mu buzima busanzwe.
Break even right now. See what happens.
Trading gutyo rana ari ikintu tuzageraho.
Ukohe.
Start seeing be awesome to like close clean quickly above this and then just fly away. I can see that happening. I can envision it.
Ntabwo wayirengagiza ko yayikuye.
Let's go Nazi Poo. Yeah, Apple looks good. Nvidia bouncing off its lows. Meta. Okay. Stock heat map. Starting to look better. Get some power through this candle, it'll be sick. I kind of do enjoy seeing this, like the green bar happening, though. That's entertaining.
nkashaka nko kuzuminga
And a good visual,
ukabona
honestly.
ngize mashini nkaho
So it's
cyatari
1 hour
yanjye.
just new high of day.
nanjye bijya bimbaho byajyaga bimbaho kuri wa presence.
So entered on 50%, right? So it did get to that. So when I mentioned that 618, did it get to that 618 or not? What's the low there? Exactly, it got ticked exactly there. Interesting. Alright, I want to see more strength past this swing high.
umuntu yakegera
Don't stop
aho
now.
ngaho byari fresh.
Don't stop now, buddy.
nitakoresha iyo ugakoresha iriya yo hirya iriya
Don't stop now.
FVG.
Keep going. Keep going.
Apana iyo ngiyo
Hit
iri
the like button. I know a
opposite.
bunch of people probably watching now. 2,300 people. As soon as I get into a trade, kind of wild. It like boosts up by another 300, 400 people. I think people chit chat like Tanya's in a trade right now. Tanya's in longs. Let's see what happens. She's gonna get stopped out. No, I don't think so. Oh shit, I'm in the same trade as Tanya trades.
Tandamani.
I've seen all of that. Looks good. I really like what it looks like on the 5. So you just had to be brave and long in that retracement, have that limit fill in. I'm gonna keep holding.
maze kwemera ko naze gushushanyiriza icendere izo nari narashushanyije ntako zabaye.
Come on, let's get it poppin'. Get it poppin'. So I did retrace during the 1050 macro into that area, and that's pretty much where I got filled during 1050 macro. I longed.
3 minutes.
So anyone that we're trying to go short versus this high, they're probably gonna get stopped soon. Let's see it. Let's see it zoom past this high. And this high. Let me get some water. Yeah, it looks promising.
ariko nubwo tutari muri ino trade iri kugenda gakeya.
Narega ni trend line ntabwo ubona uburyo yuko irimo irohereza imirongo kurusha n'ibindi byose. Ubona hejuru hashushanyije umurongo nuko njye naze kurushushanya ushobora gusanga uriyo. kubikora.
Okay, it did go back up there. It stopped some people out there. I would have liked it to zoom past it. Someone asked me, can I enter now, Tanya? I don't know. I can't tell you what to do. It's not financial advice. Just gabbing. Trading strategies in markets of just gabbing and yet managed to catch a decent trade. Amazing, Tanya trades. That's what we do here. We yap until we see a good trade and we enter.
Ibigomba gukora hasi hejuru.
I can talk and I'm still paying attention. You see I'm drawing, and what's wild is though, like I'm not even really thinking. It's like just comes automatically.
Reka tuvuge ubwo yahereye aho hasi.
But the trade's not over yet. So. It is nice. We're up 27 points. Had drawdown for like 1 minute, not even. Right? Most drawdown I had was. Like 8 points. The trade's not over yet. Gotta see it. Make new high of day at least. At least, buddy. I would think that there's, I would think that there's still more shorts out of position trying to short versus here and there. I would think so. They're underwater. They have to get out of their positions. So it's like, continue to just mark out any bullish PDRAs. This was a nice one. I like that it rebalanced like this. It would be nice to see more upside. Now, I can imagine people getting out of their shorts.
Ubundi ya mbere niyo ikunze gukoresha. Tatiri ubundi noza rero karere replacement nakanoza retracement ridi. Yakubona tetatu. 3 minutes.
I honestly imagine it to start unraveling soon. I hope.
Yeah.
Just gotta sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. $15 probably looks good. Yep. I like Apple. It's near its highs of the day session right now. Like Meta's, all of the tech stocks are coming off its lows. Tesla's staying strong. So I don't see why it would go all the way here. We'll see. This is 1 hour already. See that stock heat map? Control R just to refresh it. Apple's 1% up. Alright, let's see. Let's get ready for the show here. That was a really nice. Just keeps going, hanging on. I just like imagine people that are, you know. So I would imagine now, probably have nice push up, kind of like this leg. That'd be nice. I got a minute left in this 5-minute candle. How long have I been in this trade for? I entered here. 11:09. 17 minutes. It's been a while. It's kind of wild how I can pass the time pretty quickly. Huh. Okay. Right, because, yeah, 17 minutes. 3 5-minute candles, 3.5 5-minute candles. Oh, Nasdaq, push. It's like Nasdaq's giving birth and I'm trying to be supportive. Push. Like you're the doctor.
ariko ibigori bifite agasipuredi gatoya
agasipuredi gato
niyo nawe ko ndi kurebamo uturongo tubiri dusa naho dutandukanye live.
Did I? Oh, there's also
iyi
one
ni
based
ukubera
on
ko
the 2-minute.
ni ukubera ko ari
Yeah, I want this to kind of play out by 11:30. That would be nice.
nta sipuredi ibamo ni contract. Ibi ngibi ni ibyo kuri trading view.
ahubwo wamugana ijyango kamwe ni akarango ko kuri trading view akandi ni akarango ko kuri nose.
Thanks, Tanya, for reminding to enter at low more than 50% retracement of last leg. Yeah, today I was patient, you guys. Today I was patient. I just kept noticing. Just kind of when I looked at the 5, I was like, well, it's never breaking the last leg. It's making its new swing high. It retraced pretty deeply here. Made a new swing high, retraced again deeply. So I'm like, okay, well, this one could retrace deeply too. And there's FEGs here, so I'm not going to go long up here, you know? I'm going to put a fib up, just enter at 50%. Just put the limit in, and then that way I'm not going to chase. Come on, come on. Push, push, push. Push. Hey, y'all. It's like you're in a delivery room right now. And I want ES to break it too. I mean, it looks great. Looks good. I think all the stocks are looking better. NVIDIA pushed back up too. Where's the NVIDIA at though? It's like near its highs on the daily. Yeah, so she's doing good. Oh my god. I'm just chilling, bro. To be honest, time passes by better if you're not just completely focused on each and every candle. God. Yeah, I can definitely put stop at break even now. Break this, if that would be breaking this low of these FEGs and midpoint of this. And coming so close to this new high day, I'd want to put stop at break even and hit new high day anyway. It's so close, and it probably will. So, stops at break even. Just gotta tell it to push. And also, if it did retrace to, like, again, a deep retracement, I think my stop's still, like, below even 0.78, so. Yeah. Let's go! Anyway, so right now it's a free trade. Really good entry. Virtually no drawdown. It's just taking a while. Which honestly, I wouldn't expect of CPI. It's a pretty small range day so far, so I wouldn't really expect it. Like most CPIs are fast and large ranges. The environment we're in right now, it's pretty slow. It's been 23 minutes in this trade. And that I just like pressed the shift key on TradingView, and then I drag, and then you can, it says the price. You can measure price or just time. It'll tell you 23 minutes. I see.
That was the trade.
There we go, new high of day. Let's see it rip. Let's see it rip now.
Kuramo ayo ngayo.
Huh?
Ngaya ntago babaye.
Rip it, rip it.
What the hell?
We have a little spool. Alright, don't want to get too cocky by any means. I'm still watching other stocks and such. Apple actually retraced, which is interesting. NVIDIA's perking up. Google. Yeah, everything's looking pretty good. Let's see it, buddy. I like that ES hit new high day at the same time. It's looking real good. It's holding much high above like that new high day, right? It's like 8 points above it. That'd be nice. Can we get a little spool? Little spool, buddy. We've been patient all week. Up 50 points is pretty good. Let's go. The spool is spooling. Let's fucking go.
Wow.
uyu munsi ntabwo nagukora
Spooling, buddy.
screenshot man.
Let's go. Target smash. Let's fucking go. Previous day high hit. There's still another, like, 23 points to go to all-time highs. GG's if you're holding to all-time highs. I think it could get there. I personally just want to take the easier money there. We can continue to watch.
What's this trade, brother?